Good morning, I'm Cindy and I'm here in Pompano Beach, Florida. I'm going to be presenting today a short workout combining ab work with upper body work. We're going to be using a stability ball and a set of hand weights. So grab your equipment and join me over on the mat. Okay, so let's begin seated on that stability ball. You should have your knees about 90-degree angle. Mine might be a little bit off, but this ball will be fine for today. I'm going to go ahead and start with a very brief warm-up, just warming up our low back, rounding slightly, tucking our pelvis under, and then coming back. Good. Drawing in on your abdominals for some bracing to support our back. Good. And then let's go ahead and do that 2 more times. 1 more. And then I'm just going to kind of go side to side. Just very gentle, side to side, rocking my pelvis, and then a couple circles. Perfect. All right, so our very first exercise is going to be an abdominal one. So I want you to put your hands on that stability ball, walk yourself out till your bottom is a little bit lower than your upper body. Hands behind the head, and we're just going to do some nice easy crunches. Now during our workout, if you see me flipping around and going to a side view, you don't need to change your position. I'm just trying to get into a position so you can see me a little better. So as we're doing this, we're drawing our navel inward toward the ball. And I'm in an inclined position. So imagine if you were on a bench, you'd have your head up higher than your bottom. Exhaling as you come up. Good. Perfect. Let's do about 4 more of those. 3, 2, and 1 more. All right, beautiful. Now we're going to go to some rotations. So I'm going to take one hand, place it on the ball, place my hand on behind my head, and I'm going to rotate. Exhaling as I come up, inhaling as I go down. Keep going. So like I said, I'm going to flip over here, give you a side view. So I'm like this. Rotating. Good. So imagine you have a string attached to your shoulder, bringing your shoulder across, not so much your elbow. Okay, we want to keep the elbow just in our peripheral vision. Continually pulling our belly into the ball, not rounding out over it. Breathing throughout our movements, always. All right, let's do about 4 more on that side. 1 more. Excellent. Now let's go ahead, take the hand, place it on the side, and let's go ahead and do the other side. Now, when you're on your stability ball, if you're feeling a little off balance, bring your feet a little wider. But if you also, in turn, want to make it a little more challenging, you can move your feet closer together. Continue to pull that belly in. Drawing your shoulder up and across, and just a reminder, not so much the elbow, but the shoulder. Good. Keep it going. We got about 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Keeping my hands on the ball, I'm just going to kind of roll myself up, and I'm going to go ahead now and grab my weights. Now, it might be a good idea to have 2 sets of weights to choose from. I just have 1 today. In case something gets a little too heavy, you can switch. So we're going to do a set of biceps and triceps. Good. Shoulders down and back, sitting up nice and tall. Good. And that's 6. We're going to do 15. 7, 8, 9, 10, good, 11, keep breathing, sitting up tall, 2 more, 1 more, good. Okay, so that was your biceps. Now we're going to do triceps. So bring the elbows back, the weights are by your side, we want to be in close, and we're just going to do a kick back or extension. Bring your chest forward a little bit, give yourself a little more range. When we do lean forward, we want to hinge at the hips, not rounding our back, keeping our neutral spine, natural curve. Good. Breathing through this. Now I'm going to flip over to my side so you just have a better view here. Keep going. I'll give you credit for 3. Good. So you can see I'm extending at the elbow, keeping the arms as much as I can behind my back, keeping my body straight. I think we got about 4 more. Don't quote me though. Good. 1 more. Okay, so I'm going to set my weights down, move them a little bit out of the way, and we're going to go back to abdominal work. But we're going to change it up a little bit because instead of being at an incline, we're going to be more flat this time. So my head's a little further back, hands behind the head. Same basic lift. There's a helicopter, and we're going to think about the same things. Now, if this gets a little bit too intense, you can always go back to that incline, because that's probably going to be a little bit easier. Keep breathing through your movements. Good. That working, let's do 5 more there. And 4. And 3. And 2. And last 1. If you need a break at any point, just drop that bottom down. Maybe give yourself a little stretch. Okay, so remember we're flat, 1 arm here, and your hand can also go on the ground if that's better for you. Same principle. Think about the shoulder coming across. Pulling the belly in. More here. Whew. All right, definitely starting to feel those. Let's switch. So this brief workout is great after a walk, after a run. Want to get a little ab work in, want to get a little upper body, but you don't have to invest a whole lot of time. Keep that going. Keep breathing. 5 more. And it's 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. All right, now we move back to upper body. So I'm going to grab my weights again. I'll face you on this one. So I'm going to bring my chest down toward my legs, and I'm going to just let my arms hang at the side. Now what I want you to focus on is extend your arms out to the side, is feeling that upper back work. Good. Squeezing those shoulder blades. So now if I flip and I sit up too far, I'm not going to be hitting the right muscles. I want you to stay forward. Good. Keep it up. Good. So I'm trying to keep my head in line. So you guys keep your heads in line as well. Try not to lift them up. You'll end up with a sore neck trying to watch me the whole time. Good. This is a tough one. So if I had a choice, I might take a little bit lighter weight if I had it. Good. All right, now sitting up nice and tall. My arms are right here. I'm just going to do a nice, easy overhead press. Good. So as the arms come up, I'm going to exhale. And I just want to add, what I love about sitting on the stability ball, as opposed to standing up or even sitting down in a chair, is that we add that element of balance, calling on those fibers of the abdominals to keep us on the ball, okay? So, a little more bang for your buck here. Good. Excellent. All right, we just got 5 more. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, so we did back there, we did shoulder, and now we need to do a little chest. So for the chest, I want you to be extra careful. I want you to walk yourself out a little further than we did for the abs, okay? Because I want your head resting on the ball. Now I'm going to go sideways with this one. So this is going to give me some nice cushioning for my head and neck. And I'm going to be in kind of a bridge, okay? I'm going to even get a little lower here. And we're going to just press out. Now if I moved even further, my head could rest on the ball, and that would be better. But I'm afraid I'm going to move out of the screen if I try to do that. So I'm going to stay here. You guys walk a little further if you've got the room. And I'm just pushing right out in front, doing a chest press. Exhale. As the weights come up, keep it going. And if I keep my bum up a little bit, I'm using my abdominals on that as well. But like I said, I'm using those abs to keep me balanced up here on the ball. So using core the whole time. Good. All right, 2 more. Last one. All right, I'm gonna set the weights down and I'm gonna do my last set of abs. Now this time, and this is a little trickier, so like I said, you can back off, is I'm gonna do a decline. So I'm gonna go a little bit further over my ball, so my head's hanging out here, okay? Now that might be hard on your neck, in which case go to one of the previous ones. My legs are a little wider, so I don't wanna tumble in front of you. And I'm gonna just come up to flat and go down. Good. Exhale as you come up. Inhale down. Good. And as you can hear from the background, air travel is definitely back in full swing. It's absolutely beautiful at the beach this morning. Nice breeze. One more. Okay, let's do our rotations. And like I said, if you need to back off a little bit, feel free. You can walk your feet forward a little bit and get yourself up over the ball, or you know what, take a break. Take your time here, full range, up and down, good. Okay, we just got 5 more on this side. 5, and 4, and 3, and remember it's the shoulder coming, not the elbow. 2, and 1. And then this hand comes here. I kind of lost my decline a little bit. I was getting a little tired, but you get the point. Good. Get this working. You're doing great. All right, let's do 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. All right, walk yourself back up and let's do a little bit of stretching and you're done. Now, you have a choice here. If you rewind it and do it again, you get 2 sets for all your upper body work, okay? A little tricep stretch. Could even do it 3 times, right? Bring your hand back a little bit, straighten the arm, good. Excellent, bring that arm across. Here. Good. Elbows together. And then open up. Stretch across the chest and the upper back. And then hands behind the back. Take a nice deep breath. And give yourself a pat on the back. Great workout this morning. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you for some of my other videos. Have a great day.